A day in the life of a surgeon. Being a surgeon is not just a career, it's a calling. It requires years of rigorous education, hands-on training, and the ability to make split-second decisions that could determine the life or death of a patient. A surgeon's day is long, demanding, and full of both challenges and rewards. Dr. James typically starts his day early. His alarm rings at 5 a.m., signaling the beginning of a day that will last well into the evening. He is used to this routine, having been through it for nearly 2 decades. After a quick breakfast, he reviews his schedule for the day, which is usually packed with surgeries, patient consultations, and post-operative follow-ups. It's important to be well prepared, so he spends some time reviewing the medical histories of the patients he will operate on. This helps him anticipate any complications that could arise and adjust his surgical plan accordingly. By 6:30 a.m., he is already at the hospital, ready to meet with the surgical team. They gather for a morning briefing to discuss the day's cases. Dr. James talks through the planned surgeries, discusses any potential risks, and ensures everyone knows their roles. The team includes anesthesiologists, surgical nurses, and physician assistants, all of whom work in unison to ensure the success of each procedure. Communication is key, as even the smallest oversight can lead to complications. The first surgery of the day is a routine laparoscope cholecystectomy, the removal of the gallbladder. Dr. James enters the operating room and, after confirming the patient's identity and reviewing the surgical plan one last time, he scrubs in. The atmosphere in the OR is calm but focused. As the anesthesia team administers the sedatives, Dr. James prepares his instruments. Once the patient is fully asleep and prepped, the surgery begins. Laparoscope surgery is minimally invasive, using small incisions through which a camera and instruments are inserted. This technique allows for quicker recovery times and less pain for the patient, but it requires a high level of precision and skill. As Dr. James carefully navigates through the patient's abdomen, every movement counts. One wrong move could result in severe internal damage. His hands move with the fluidity of someone who has performed this surgery hundreds of times, but he knows that even the familiar can bring unexpected challenges. By the time the gallbladder is successfully removed, it's almost lunchtime. Dr. James and his team head to the break room for a quick meal. Even though lunch is often rushed, it's essential to take a moment to recharge before moving on to the next procedure. As they eat, Dr. James reflects on the first surgery, mentally running through the steps to ensure nothing was missed. It's a habit he's developed over the years to avoid complacency. The afternoon brings a more complex case, a patient with a ruptured appendix that requires immediate attention. Dr. James and his team rush to the operating room. Time is of the essence here. A delay could result in the spread of infection, leading to life-threatening complications. Dr. James doesn't hesitate as he makes the incision and begins the procedure. His hands work swiftly and decisively, guided by years of experience and an unwavering commitment to his craft. After a successful operation, Dr. James spends the next hour in the post-op recovery room, checking on his patients, making sure they're stable, and answering any questions they or their families might have. This part of his day is often the most rewarding. It's when he gets to see the positive impact of his work, when the worry in his patient's eyes turns to gratitude. As the day draws to a close, Dr. James heads back to his office to wrap up paperwork, respond to emails, and review the cases for the following day. The administrative side of being a surgeon is often just as demanding as the physical work in the operating room, but it's all part of the job. He's learned to balance the medical and administrative responsibilities, though it's not always easy. By 8 p.m., Dr. James finally heads home. It's been a long day, but one filled with purpose. He knows that, despite the exhaustion, he has made a difference in the lives of the patients he treated. Tomorrow will bring new challenges, but he is ready. Being a surgeon isn't just about skill and knowledge. It's about resilience, compassion, and the unwavering desire to help others.